Hi everybody. Well, today I'm going to take you through some of the cabins that are on the Sun Princess, from everything from the Cove balconies all the way up to the Sky Suites, and you can see some of the comparisons of these different cabins. And the reason I wanted to show you to them, because while some of them have different names and different amenities, you might notice that the design is very, very similar. So this first cabin was the cabin I was staying in. It is called a deluxe balcony cabin. As you can see, right when you start off, you have your life jackets as well as some more storage here. This is the big change from Princess. Everyone's used to that big walk-in area right beside the bathroom when you'd walk in. Now they actually have closet space here inside, and that was to give a little more room to be able to put a full-size couch into the staterooms, which many people can now sleep on, as opposed to a Pullman or something like that, something folding out of the wall or from the ceiling. As you can see, I was a little worried that they would have not enough storage going on, but there is tons of storage in that area. I had all my clothes in there for the week, as well as suitcase was inside, my shoes were inside, camera equipment was inside. Everything had a room for storage. And here's one of the big changes in the design: glass doors for the showers. Really like the clean look of the bathrooms. Could the bathroom have been a little larger? Yes, because if you're two people, you can see there's not a lot of room when the doors open, getting in and out if somebody's coming in and out of the shower. But as a solo cruiser, there's tons of room for myself, and I think the glass doors are a good change, because I hated those curtains on some of the Princess cruise ships. I much prefer having a full enclosed shower. Do I wish it was a little larger shower? Yes, just like 3 inches wider would have been absolutely terrific. Into, we have our dressing mirror, and then you can see as we go in, we have that full-size couch, which is now a staple in many cabins on board this ship. And I thought the couch was very comfortable. I liked the clean design, lots of room on the desk. There were plenty of outlets all over this cabin for USB and plugs. There's my little mini bar, as you can see, still untouched, and this is like the second last day of the cruise. I also do like the fact that it's giving you more space in this room to walk around. It feels more like a mini suite than a balcony. If you take a look over here, you can see outlets on both sides. I'll give you a better look over on the other side, but full-size TV in front of the bed, as well as these beds are some of the most comfortable beds you will ever sleep on. And they're in every single cabin. Doesn't matter what category you get. They are amazing. I slept like a baby every single night in this cabin. And the outlets are on both sides. They match each other. Now the balcony itself is quite large if you compare it to the Royal class ships that Princess owns. They're not gigantic, but they get the job done. And there is way more space out here than there is on a Royal class ship. So you'll notice something similar now in some of the upcoming cabins that we're going to show you before we get into the suite category. And that is, the inside design is almost identical. There's only a couple of differences going forward when we get into the next categories. So the first one that we're going to jump over to next is going to be the Cove balcony. And this is an enclosed area with more like a window space outside. Slightly smaller in feel. It feels a lot more enclosed in, but guess what? You're protected from the elements. If it's raining, you can still go outside. But if you look around, the cabin, while the couch and bed are switched around because it's an opposite side cabin, it's basically the exact same design as your regular deluxe balcony. So if you're worried about that, the inside space is exactly the same. Now we jump over to a signature class balcony suite. Now, this one gives you the exact same layout that the other ones did. Same design in the bathroom, same glass enclosed showers, etc. And the same couch, the same bedding, everything. But what it does give you is the amenities that comes along with the signature class, including the signature restaurant. You'll notice in this room, there is a coffee maker in this stateroom that I didn't have in mine. I also do like the fact that these light up when you open them up and they turn off. You don't have to switch a switch inside. There's the coffee maker, which I did not have, and they get other amenities, of course, as well in the signature area, different options, or an area to go to on the ship for privacy, away from everybody else. But other than that, it was the exact same design. Now here is a cabana cabin. Out there is the private cabana deck. You can see you can walk straight out onto it. Here's a little private sitting area. It even has a TV in here to sit and watch. It's a nice area. You can close it off. But the stateroom inside, once again, identical other than the balcony part. You have a little sitting area and you have an outside balcony, kind of like a veranda, like a deck on your house. However, the big thing is on this, many of these cabins are on deck 9, which is a main walkway. When people are going to the buffet, when people are going to see the piazza, when they're just going to get coffee. And this area could get very noisy at all times of night and day. So beware of that. If you're going to book one of these cabins, I would look at the deck plan and try and book one in front of the forward elevators. That way you don't get that traffic as much from those forward elevators heading to the buffet more midship. But if you're a family, that's a really good cabin to have. Next, we move into the owner's suite. Now this is a much higher price category than a balcony would be, or a Cove balcony or a cabana, but you can see you get a lot more space involved. You have a full sitting couch with your, like a little living room area, and then you have a dining area on your left if you want to eat in your cabin, a separate bedroom sort of off to the side. You would also have a much larger balcony because the room is much wider out there as well. So is it a gigantic balcony? No, but it's plenty of room with a table outside, chairs to sit and actually watch the ocean go by or watch a sunset in the evening. I really kind of like this cabin. If you can see, there's another TV in here as well. You head off in towards your stateroom dressing room, and then you get a full-size tub. You'll notice the handlebars on the side. This one has a curtain because it's made for accessibility. If people, have mobility issues and getting in and out of the tub, you can just, much easier for those folks here. A little bit more of a different design of the shower, but a very nice stateroom bathroom as well. And then you have your changing and dressing area out here with a much larger closet than you would get in a normal stateroom. Quite a nice cabin. I really like that one. This one here steps up, and this is a penthouse suite. If you notice, there's a deck right there. You can walk out, and this was the exact cabin that I was booking for the inaugural sailing before it got canceled. Nice sitting area here, TV on the right, a working desk, kind of like a little office area off by itself here with a coffee maker, of course, just like the signature suites would have. Large balcony outside, right on the aft of the ship, so you would get some aft wake views as well as the side. It's a really nice, basically the same size as the owner suite as far as the balcony is concerned. These really comfortable beds again, of course. And then your closet over here is not really a closet, it's more of a changing area. I'm not sure if I like this space. It's kind of just like a little bit wasted in my opinion. But then we come in here, and again, you have the accessibility shower as well as another full-size bath on the end I do like the design of the bathrooms. They seem very modern, very clean. They're like a hotel luxury bathroom. And then this one, of course, because it's separated, it can act as, you can use this area as like a half bath and people can get in and use the washroom, etc. It makes it much easier if you have 3, 4 people staying in this cabin, and people can get changed, get ready, and use the bathroom at the same time. And finally, this is a sky suite. This is pretty much the creme de la creme of the suites that they have on board. Big walk-in area with a closet on the left, and then you can see this is made for multiple people. Huge TV, 65-inch TV sitting there, full-size couch, dining room, able to sit 6 people. Nice little bar area here with your mini fridge, as well as more choices for coffee, etc. And then down here you have your master bedroom, which as you can see is quite large as well. Now you can picture how big that balcony would be, because it extends all the way into the living dining room area as well. Again, beautiful bedding. I love the wave lights behind the bed. And then you have a full-size changing room in here with kind of his and hers closet set up. And then you head into the master bathroom, which again is set up here with double sinks, beautiful lighting around the mirrors, and a shower, accessible of course with the curtain, and then again a full-size tub as well. Beautiful, spacious, lots of room. And then we head out, and this is, like I said, built for multiple people, either couples sharing or a couple with kids, and because it has another bedroom. It has another bedroom over here on the right. And again, big TV, lots of room, their own closet, plenty of space, lots of room for the kids to get away and the parents to get away from those kids as well. Beautiful suite, I think. I would love to have stayed here, but I'm not in that category yet, and probably will never be. Well, there you go. Those are some of the cabins. If you notice, the Cabana suite, the Cove balconies, the Signature suite, and the Deluxe balcony all have a very similar inside design with just some slight changes. One is the perks, one is the type of balcony outside, it's enclosed, and one of course has that cabana with the outside, but you have to sometimes deal with the traffic in the hallway. Other than that, the other cabins, the suites, the penthouse suite was the one I was going to stay in. I kind of think, now that I look at that, I kind of like the owner's suite, and they're very similar in prices on the chart that I'm looking at. So yeah, I think I would have changed my mind now that I've seen the cabins in person. Let me know which cabin you guys prefer. Do you like the design of the Cabana cabin? Do you like having that outside space that you can head to? Remember, it's private out there. It's only for Cabana guests. Would you take a Cove balcony because they're slightly cheaper with that enclosed area? I don't know. It's a lot of choices, but at least the good part is the inside of the cabin remains the same. And that design was done really, really well.